The search for the country's next Chief Justice has now entered the second round. The Judicial Service Commission is in the process of shortlisting the 13 candidates who applied for the job. But how come none of the Supreme Court judges applied for the position? KTN News' Rita Tinina reports on the intrigues that may shape the David Maraga succession race.
Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, David Maraga's tenure put the judiciary and the executive on a collision course. And it appears the seat may be rather hot for those he shared the bench with. None of the 5 judges are keen on taking up the position, unlike in 2016, when Supreme Court judges Justice Smoky Wanjala and Justice Jackton Ojwang gave it a shot during then Chief Justice Willie Mutunga's succession race.
The backlash has been heavy on the members of the Supreme Court because of course, the presidential petition and how it was determined. Anybody who has been in that seat and has had the heavily politicized judicial process, they will not want to get themselves to positions where they will be under more pressure.
It is the third search for a CJ since the 2010 Constitution was promulgated, and once again, political intrigues may play out.
The judiciary has been under heavy political pressure. There's been a lot of ridicule by the executive government. 13
candidates want to take up the judiciary's top job, 5 of them judges. President of the Court of Appeal, Justice William Ouko. Court of Appeal Judge Lady Justice Martha Koome, who applied for the position of Deputy Chief Justice in 2016. Employment and Labor Relations Court Judges Justice Matthew Nduma and Justice Daniel Marete. And High Court Judge Justice Said Juma Chitembwe.
Depending on the interest that JSC will want to protect, whether they want somebody who is an insider in the judiciary, that means a sitting judge taking over from the former Chief Justice, or they want an outsider, somebody from outside the judiciary to come in and bring, fresh breath of air.
Former Director of Public Prosecutions Philip Murgor and Senior Counsel Fred Ngatia, President Uhuru Kenyatta's lead counsel in the 2017 presidential election petition, also have their sights set on the CJ's seat.
The executive is likely to pursue getting a Chief Justice who has not been sitting as a judge. That is one advantage that Senior Counsel Ngatia might have. And because of his perceived close relationship with the President, it could be expected that that might work as an advantage for him. Aliciano,
Otondi Ontweka, Ombogi Brian Matagaro, Professor Otinga Mare, Professor Dr. Moni Wekesa, and Professor Patricia Mbote too want to head the judiciary.
But we have also others who don't have public history. So the question will be whether they can be good candidates or not will depend purely on the perception of the commissioners.
With 14 days to publish names of shortlisted candidates, the spotlight remains on the JSC as the search for the country's 15th Chief Justice gains momentum. Rita Tinina, KTN News.
And that's a race we'll continue to cover.